wheel.
I'm going to go in the 3-hole today. So LaMelo Ball had 30 points and 10 assists in his play-in game against the Miami Heat the other night. Didn't shoot particularly well. That doesn't matter if you're shooting for a double-double, which he had. I'm going to go with the LaMelo Ball double-double tonight. It is plus 210. If you look at how many double-doubles he had this year, he had 10. It's not a great percentage, but he averaged 7.1 assists. So I just need him to juice up 3 more assists to get that double-double. I like the odds at plus 210. Give me some LaMelo Ball double-double action.
All right, it's on the sheet. It's good.
He'll definitely at least have a single.
Yeah, he's definitely going to hit the double digits of scoring.
Yes.
That's a mortal lock. He'll take 40 shots.
Yes. I just need him to dish out a couple assists. And if Con Knipple can nail some threes, then maybe he'll get some more assists.
All
But
right.
Con Knipple was 0 for 6 on threes the other day. Hopefully he'll knock some down from LaMelo dimes.
Yeah. All
Spin
right,
the wheel.
Spin it. Jason's going to be so distraught if we win it while he's not here.
Mm-hmm.
He is not going to be a happy person.
I'll be sized, though.
Yeah.
That would make me happy.
The extra glee. I think we always would have extra glee if it hits when one person misses.
100%. A little misery.
Yeah, it's fine. You got to sprinkle that in here and there.
We
All
like
right.
that.
Let's go back behind the glass. Let's hit up Drabby T-shirt.
I'm a bounce back guy, and one of my favorite players is Ellie De La Cruz from the Reds. And the last couple of games, he's been off. He struck out 3 times on Wednesday, struck out 3 times yesterday. It can't continue. So I'm going to predict that De La Cruz has 2 or more bases tonight against the Twins on the road against righty Ryan. He'll be fine. Let's just get a double or a home run, and we'll be back in. It's plus 115 for Ellie De La Cruz, 2 or more bases.
2 walks would also be a win,
No,
right?
no.
No.
Oh, walks don't count.
Base hits only.
Ooh. Got to actually.
Okay.
Put
2
it out.
singles would work.
Yeah.
2 singles, 1 double.
Yep.
Gotcha. All right, you're in. Ellie De La
It
Cruz,
doesn't seem
2
like
or
a
more
big ask.
bases.
You're not asking that much.
No, it's easy. By the way, Jordan Walker, that was my pick last week. He was
Yeah.
plus 750 for a Friday night game.
Yep.
He homered on Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, and I think Monday. Just not on Friday.
You just missed your day. Yeah, that's
All
our
right,
lock.
spin the wheel.
Unbelievable.
Actually, pretty believable.
Let's go E-Bizzle.
All right, I'm going to go golf because I hit my top 10er last week. So let's go continue with the same theme here. I was going to go with Morikawa because he's I can't believe he's playing still banged up, and he managed to backdoor his way into a top 10 there at the Masters. Sometimes when you swing a little easier and you just let the game come to you, I think he's hit on something, but it's only plus 105. He's got off to a good start. I'm going to go with the guy who's already won at Pebble Beach. He's got 4 overall top 10s, including that. He's got tied for 7th at Genesis. He's got a 5th at Arnold Palmer. He finished in the top 10, tied for 7th at the Masters. He's off to a decent start. He tied for 15th, and he's plus 150. So give me Xander Schauffele to finish in the top 10 at the RBC this week. That's plus 150. Tees off at 9:35.
All right, you're in. Spin the wheel one last time.
Let me just go to the UFC column for Mike Barr. I know this is a UFC
Not
play.
this weekend.
Really? This is a massive upset.
And we're
What
back
is
on-
Money Mike looking at?
Well, we're back on YouTube. I just hacked into the mainframe. We're back live on YouTube. I got to get y'all's cameras
Nice.
set up. But
Good
in the
work.
meantime, I was looking at some NHL bets. Playoffs start tomorrow. Tomorrow night, Flyers against the Penguins, 2 teams that I absolutely hate. But I was boots on the ground at PPG Paints a couple weeks ago, and I know that's a tough barn. Not as tough as Capital One Arena, but the Penguins historically play very well against the Flyers. Sidney Crosby, 14-9 all-time in the playoffs against them. So give me Penguins money line minus 142.
All right, it's in. You're good. All right, let me put it
So
in.
is that everybody?
I think
we
that
can
is-
total it up.
I think that is everybody.
We got 6 picks
Get
here.
the drum roll. All right. So we have Golden State plus 3.5. We have LaMelo Ball. He needs a double-double against the Magic. Valdez is a big mush, so he's taking Cleveland minus 1.5 on the run line. Ellie De La Cruz needs 2+ total bases. Xander Schauffele, top 10 finish at the RBC. And the Pens money line, a $10 wager, wins this group $1,333.23. Not bad.
That's not
All right,
bad.
get it
Not
in.
bad at all.
Seems like actually kind of a doable number.
Yeah, I think so. What do you think? Is it what's the worst odds?
The worst odds
Is it
are
Dravies? Like the toughest odds to get in? When I say the worst, I mean
Longest
the hardest.
odds.
no. The longest odds
Yeah.
are the LaMelo Ball double-double plus 210. They don't have any faith he's going to have in double digits in assists.
Like I said, the percentages aren't great. He had 10 this year. They play 82 games.
All right, this is my fickle finger
Not
of
a
fate.
biggest
Placing
guy.
the bet. Accept and place bet.
All right, we're in. We're officially in,
And
boys.
my account's getting down to the nubbins. I might need a reload.
That's right. You
we,
rich.
We might need to talk to some people.
You rich. You rich.
Hey, the fickle finger of fate was from what commercial?
I can't remember.
You can't
I think it was
remember.
an EB spot from like 20 years ago.
Gotcha.
I can't remember.
Don't remember the origin story. All right, we talked about Ovi earlier in the show. He spoke to the media yesterday.
I mean, I thought it was an absolute bombshell.
He said he's pretty sure he hasn't played his last game in the NHL. But should the Caps move on from him no matter what? We'll tackle that next here on the Junkies.
How did the Nationals pull off a wild victory over the Pirates? With some timely hits, some shaky defense from the opposition, and some extra work and extra innings after blowing a lead in the bottom of the ninth. But if you put that all together, you still get an 8-7, 10-inning win for your Washington Nationals as they come home to start a series with the Giants. And the Washington Capitals star Alex Ovechkin said he's pretty sure that Tuesday's season finale at Columbus won't be his last game. Ovechkin said last week that he would decide on his future in the offseason, still needing to talk to his family and members of the Capitals. He reiterated yesterday in a press conference that he had not yet spoken with general manager Chris Patrick about his future. From the Crop MedCap 5-Star Sports Desk, Savannah McCann on The Fan.
Welcome back. Junkies come to you live on 106.7 The Fan and the Team 980 here in the DMV. 910 The Fan, 105.1 FM in Richmond. And you can watch us on the Monumental Sports Network. We're celebrating 30 years of the Junkies, presented by Main Street Bank. Cheer local, bank local. Main Street Bank is a business-focused community bank, proudly serving the DMV since 2004. Visit mstreetbank.com to learn how to put their team in your office. Main Street Bank, member FDIC, equal housing opportunity lender. Running the three-man show today. It's Cakes, EB, and JP. You want to get in touch with us, you can always hit us up at 1-800-636-1067. During the break, there's some scrambling because we always mention we're on Monumental, but we're actually also on YouTube.
Yep.
And
Correct.
the stream went down. They're doing some scrambling. I don't know enough of the behind-the-scenes stuff, but we're trying to use StreamYard as kind of an end around.
Radio Insider.
Mike Marr was trying to get Cakes up and running. He's like, let's give it another go because it didn't work the last time
Sure.
that this issue came up.
By the way, he's come in and we've tried to brainstorm it literally 15 times in the past,
And
I don't know, a few months.
And look, I'm not going to Joan because this happened to me too.
All right, but can you explain who came in and saved the day? It took 1 second.
E-Bizzle, Techno Beaver over here to my right, was able to basically look at my computer and say, hey, stupid, you have a switch directly above your camera.
Yeah,
You
slide.
It's
It's
an on and
embarrassing.
off switch.
Mar, it's embarrassing as a young whatever whippersnapper.
This is a big boomer move from both Cakes and
Yeah.
I.
By the way, it's very concealed. How about you make it a different color? It's hard to see.
No, but everybody knows that those little porn protectors are the reason why that exists is because people watch adult content on their computers.
Of course.
And they don't want to be
It's the
blackmailed
only reason for
by
it.
somebody hacking into your camera. So you have a little switch on your camera where you could turn it off and on many, many, many laptops.
Yeah, including
it's kind
mine.
of ubiquitous.
I don't want to grill you too much because, again, I had to do an appearance with Derek Forrest from DC News Now, and I set up the Zoom, and it was like, he's like, your picture's not coming up. I was like, well, I don't know what to tell you. My computer's on.
Turns out after all this time, I don't have a banged up camera. I just have a bad brain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
My brain is
but
faulty.
Mar really has gone down.
Yeah.
Like my tech respect has gone way down.
But I will say,
the fact that we've had a month of him trying to solve that.
I haven't looked at yours.
Yeah.
But mine is very concealed too, where it's the same
It
damn
doesn't matter,
color.
concealed. I didn't see
I
it.
mean,
I just
okay.
instinctively knew
We don't
it
have
had
porn
it.
PhDs like you.
Well,
I have
I'm
like
just
a master's, I guess, but you're a
I mean,
PhD.
now I
tech.
can't not see it.
Right.
But for years, I couldn't see it.
Yeah.
Or just choosing not to
I mean,
see
it took like 90 seconds, and we went back up on a new software, so I'll give myself a little pat on the back there, switching over to StreamYard.
Yeah.
But I didn't know we had the tug camera on. How was I supposed to know that?
You don't have to do that.
That's a funny name
It's
for
a
it.
funny line, Valdez. Not every funny line you have to drop.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's a hysterical line.
right. All right. So here's
a great
the deal.
one.
I was out, shocker, hitting golf balls yesterday, grinding, and I came in just to see what was going on, and I saw that I had missed this presser that Ovi was giving, the end of the season deal, and he was being fairly coy throughout the season. We all sort of assumed, it was going to be one of these things that drags on, and we'll kind of figure it out. He flat out just said, you want to play the audio one more time for people that are in their cars, maybe didn't get a chance to hear it yesterday? He flat out just let the cat out of the bag from his perspective yesterday.
I think, be honest with you, I'm pretty sure it's not my last game. I hope it's not my last game against Columbus. And how I said, I have to make a decision, to see where we at. The team, family. Obviously, family gonna support me. My wife and kids. And kids already asked me, Dad, are you staying or not? And so.
What would you tell everybody else?
I tell them we'll see. Yeah, they're excited. They want me to come back because they love city, they love the team, they love the boys, and yeah.
What a likable guy.
I'm
damn near in love with that
I'm
guy.
hoping this is not just an OV tease where he's just still so close to the end of the season where he's feeling the vibes, where he feels like he wants to be back.
No.
And then he goes back to Russia and discusses with everybody and then says, you know what? I've thought about it more, and now I'm going to rug pull you guys, and I don't want to come back.
If that happens, it will only be because he got pushed back and he doesn't want to bother starting up with a new organization or something like that. I believe him. I take him at his word. He 100% wants to play. In fact,
seems like it.
Later in the presser, they asked him, what would be a perfect scenario for you from the GM or whatever? He goes, a 2-year contract.
Yeah.
He didn't say a 1-year contract. He said a 2-year contract.
That kind of shocked me when I heard the 2 years.
A 2-year contract.
Yeah.
That tells you there's no debate. From his perspective,
you know what?
Alexander Ovechkin expects to be back. I'm sorry for struggling. Alexander Ovechkin expects to be back next year. He wants to be back.
I'm writing up the contract right here. If I'm Chris Patrick, at least a 1-year deal, $10 million, Ovi, put your signature right here.
The problem is
slide in front of him right now. And if he wants 2, I just do this. I cross out the 10. I do 2 years,
right?
$20 million. You only made hockey really popular here in Washington when it wasn't before you got here. 2 years, $20 million. Please end your career here, as you should, as a Washington Capital.
I'm
Please
100% with
today.
you. I'm always on the side of sentimental. I still would have Jason Campbell starting here, though.
Yeah.
Okay? I understand he's not Jason
and by
Campbell.
the way, if Chris Patrick doesn't want to do this, that's where Ted gets out of his office, walks down to Chris Patrick, and says, look, I don't want to be a meddlesome guy, and I would only do this for one player. I'm going to do it for the guy who has resurrected my franchise here in Washington over the last 21 seasons, and he's going to retire as a Washington Capital.
Whatever value the Capitals are as an organization, whatever they rank in Forbes list, or whatever they would get in the open market, is directly related to Alexander Ovechkin.
Totally.
Directly correlated to that guy's rise. He's the greatest athlete that our city's ever seen. I don't think there's any question he should be able to do exactly what you say, write his own ending. But there are organizations out there that like to move on from guys, and we've talked about it. We talked about it yesterday. The Bradys, the Monks, the Jerry Rice, all of the Hall of Famers that have ended up in other towns, largely because the team that they were most known for didn't want them anymore. And the insinuation is, without him saying it, is he hasn't been told that, we 100% want you back.
Yeah.
That's my insinuation. That's anybody I think you watch that, you go, wow, he really wants to come back. Does the team want him back?
Maybe it's
what the hell's going on here?
it's also that yesterday was the first real tipping point for him saying, I definitely want to be back.
Publicly.
Publicly. And maybe he had been coy with the team behind closed doors all this time. It hadn't really given them anything.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he kept them in the dark up until yesterday. So now that it's out there that he wants to come back and is kind of agitating to come back, I feel like the team is going to welcome him back.
But is that the right move? That's the question. 1-800-636-1067. Is it the right move for the team?
Yes.
And Ted Leonsis has said,
yes,
Ovi wants to come back. He's coming back. Is it the right move?
Yes, of course.
To just
100%.
let him make the call?
Yes. You know why?
What if I tell you this? What if I tell you this? You can't.
Hold on. Here's why it's the right move. Because he's that important to the franchise and the culture of the franchise. He's the most important player that will ever play for the Washington Capitals. And if he's wants to come back and finish his career here.
What if it hurts your wins
by
and
the way,
losses?
It didn't hurt
You
the wins
can't-
and losses this year. He led the team in scoring.
The
If he's an
only-
embarrassment and is pouring in 10 goals a season, then absolutely we could be having this discussion where he's a detriment and he's bringing the team down and he's getting in the way of the younger players developing. That doesn't seem to be the case.
What if some on the inside believe that?
They're wrong. And here's exactly why.
I don't
they
buy into
didn't
that.
make the playoffs because they suck at shootouts. That's
I didn't say
number
anything
one
about
reason.
playoffs.
Okay, but the idea is this has been a bad year. We got to move on. He's old. They didn't make the playoffs because they suck at shootouts. It's like the most bizarre thing ever. And now Alex sucks at shootouts, but he's always sucked at shootouts. He's not the reason why they didn't make the playoffs. They didn't make the playoffs because they don't have enough guys that can bury the puck in that stupid drill that they do to end tie games.
All right. He led the team in goals, led the team in shots, led the team in points. I get that. But what if I told you this scenario, Cakes?
Mm-hmm.
Next year, he'll play 82 games, but he's going to give you 11 goals. And he's going to demand a 2-year contract, and in the final year, he's only going to give you 7 goals.
Listen, if he only has 11
Would you
goals,
give him 2 years knowing that?
He'll bow out. He's not stupid. If he scores 11 goals and
he would walk away.
and he's an embarrassment to his legacy, he's going to
If he starts limping out, he's not going to come back for a second year of that. And what would make you think that he's going to dip from 30-plus goals to 11 goals? He hasn't done that his entire career.
No, but a lot of times athletes at the end smash into a wall.
Normal athletes.
Maybe. That could be the case.
Normal.
He doesn't seem to be approaching the wall.
1-800-636-1067.
He's abnormal.
Should Ovi be allowed to make the call?
I don't care if every single hockey brain in that organization says he's over the hill, we don't want him anymore. If Ted wants him, he's coming back.
I get that, but
Ted
what we're debating is is that the right move?
I generally don't want an owner to come in and make personnel decisions, but in this extenuating circumstance, I'm okay with it.
Yeah, but you got to remember. So you're doing this based on sentimental and value and everything. And
Partially,
I agree,
yes.
And I 100% agree with you. But you're backed by his production,
Right.
So that's your stronger argument. His production was outstanding based on the minutes played, et cetera. And he's not the reason why they didn't advance this year.
He's so good that 32 goals is viewed as a disappointment. That's how good he is. That's how amazing he is. Most players in the league, they'd kill to score 32 goals in one season. One. He's done it in 20 plus.
I'm going to paraphrase here, but I saw a stat that some guy, I don't know the other guys, some guy like around the league, some guy had his second 50-goal season of his career.
Yeah.
Okay. And I think currently there are maybe 4 guys in the league that have scored 50 goals.
Mm-hmm.
I think Ovi's done it 9 times. That have done it once.
Right.
That are currently in the league. He's done it like 9 times. Maybe it's 8. Like
He's the greatest goal scorer of all time. There's no question.
He's just a freak.
He's going to come back next year.
If the organization that looks at analytics and looks at everything believe that he's a detriment to the team,
well, then I would get new analytics guys.
You know what I'd say?
I would say you guys don't know how to read the
say.
numbers.
Here's why.
I don't know what's going on.
Ovi's analytic proof.
All right.
Analytics don't apply to him.
Let's go to the
You can
phones.
put analytics on every other player except number 8.
Let's go to the phones. 1-800-636-1067. Ovi said he's pretty sure he hasn't played his last game in the NHL. Should the team let him make the call?
Let me go a step further before we go to the calls. Let me go a step further. And we touched on this a little bit yesterday, and this is kind of like anti the Valdezes of the world. I'm not trying to single out Valdez, but I know he has this kind of belief. And Cakes does too, actually. Cakes has this belief too. If they don't want him back, I hope he goes somewhere else to stick it to him.
I hope that doesn't happen.
That's how I'm built. If he wants to come back, the greatest goal scorer in history, guy just coming off leading the team in points, if he wants to come back, I'm rooting for that team.
What if he wants to come
How
back
about
for 5 years, Cakes?
5 years?
He says, I want a 5-year contract. I want to play.
You're just trying to see where his limit is?
Yeah.
Because that's outrageous. It's outrageous
it's
to
a little
assume
outrageous, but
people will assume 5 years.
But my point is there ever a line? Like, yes, he produced.
The line is this. When he starts scoring 8 or 10 goals a season.
Okay.
That's the line.
When you think he's embarrassing the legacy. I can actually remember a time, and I think it was a Monk, actually. I made the argument that, you know what, superstars, there's an element of you have to protect your legacy. You know, like it's kind of embarrassing when Jordan misses dunks.
Yeah,
It's kind of embarrassing.
Cakes wants them out there whiffing one-timers.
No,
Absolutely not. He's got to go out as a 30-goal scorer.
But you're willing to give him the 2-year deal that he wants.
Yes, right now.
Why not? He hasn't dipped at all. And I actually
100% I would give it to him.
I actually think he's a smart guy. He understands exactly where he fits in this area. If he started to fall off, I think he would.
And
But these guys want to play. You know that Tom Brady
play in the KHL.
Tom Brady considered coming back this year.
Probably could.
Look, if they gave him a 2-year
probably
deal,
could.
if Chris Patrick and the powers that be give him a 2-year deal, and he goes out and sucks next year, he's going to walk away. He's going to say, you know what, I'm glad I came back for this year, but my play wasn't up to the standards that I
Clearly, my
hold for
time has
myself,
come.
and I'm going to walk away.
And again, I'm telling you.
I know Ovi. I know that
I'm
person.
telling you. He's going to then, he knows he's
You
still
said he wasn't coming back all year long.
No, I pivoted in the last month.
Yeah, the last 2
6
weeks. But you guys chided me all year saying he's definitely going to Russia. He's going to Russia.
I'll bet you that. He's going to Russia. It's
But
just
all
been
year
delayed.
long, he was going to Russia after this year.
I know. It's just been delayed. That's the beauty of it. Whenever he does wear out his welcome here on whatever standard he has, he's going to go play in Russia for 3 or 4 years because that league isn't like this league.
I don't know anything about that.
Yeah,
league.
no,
This is the best league in the
I'll
world.
be honest.
Everybody knows that. This
I
is the
know
best league in
that,
the world.
but
It's a step
I
below.
can't speak about the other league.
Yeah.
You think I know anything? I just know this is the best.
I know you know nothing.
No. This is the best. That's what I know. So if this is the best, that's a step down.
He's running it back. He is coming back. The team is going to give him
by the
a
way,
contract, and he will be back on the ice this fall.
I wish Jason was here because he had a guy tell him 100% that he was retiring. And I love that. I love that.
We had other people saying the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay,
No,
that
but
we
I know
know.
Jason had his own guy. That said 100% he was retiring. Nobody knows Jack. I love that. It makes me so happy. Because I don't know anything. I don't have sources generally. I just looked at it and I pivoted too as I saw it unfolding.
Of course.
This guy wants
I
to come
can
back.
adapt.
Yeah.
I can adapt.
It became pretty
I'm an
obvious.
adaptable person.
In the last couple of weeks, I'm like, this guy wants to come back. He's waving everybody off. He doesn't want to. Look, he's coming back. This became obvious. I didn't care that somebody told me 100% he's retiring. That person's wrong.
Yep.
They're wrong. And he's coming back.
Well, he hasn't announced he's coming back.
He's coming back.
You're high stepping on the 2-yard line here.
You know what we're doing? We're announcing that Ovi's coming back.
If he doesn't come back, it's not because
we're announcing it.
Hey, put up the graphic. Put up the graphic.
Yeah,
Put up the graphic.
Junkies report.
Put up the graphic. That's going to confuse everybody on Twitter.
No, it's bus proof.
Ovi coming back.
It's bus proof. It's bus proof.
No, what you're going to say is if he doesn't come back, it has more to do with the organization.
Yeah, if he doesn't come back, it's because they screwed him.
Yep.
They're
Like,
not
it's
gonna
already
screw-
obvious. He's not playing games.
You don't get to say that. Cake said he's coming
The
back.
Capitals are not going
What do
to
you mean?
screw.
It's a fact.
The Capitals are not going to put the screws to their most beloved player of all time.
In
what world is that going to happen?
Say no. Say no to Ovi. Say no to Ovi.
In what world are the Capitals
ahead.
to say, you know what?
I'm desperate
Novi.
to root for whoever he plays for.
In what world is Ted Leonsis and the
I will do it. I'll burn it. I'll burn it. I'll burn the jerseys.
Hey, you won't throw your ring away.
The thing is, it
I'll
has
never do
value.
that.
The thing is, it has value.
Hey, come on. Hey, put your ring on the
I
line.
won't do the ring.
Put your
because-
ring on the line.
No, the ring is sentimental to me, and that doesn't destroy that. But I'll burn jerseys.
You think Ted
I'll
is
burn
going to
jerseys. I don't care about jerseys.
You think Ted is going to let him walk to another team and suffer that PR nightmare for however long he's still in the league?
I'm actually
that is not
bitter.
happening.
I'm actually bitter that they didn't immediately lock up a deal yesterday afternoon.
As soon as
Hold
you
up,
said
I have a question. You're a Caps fan.
I'm bitter. I'm with you.
What would you rather have? A Stanley Cup run. I'm not saying they win it, but next year they win they make it all the way to the Stanley Cup final without Ovi.
Or
Ovi comes back for another year and you don't make the playoffs.
Okay, both things can happen. Though.
I'm just asking. I'm asking.
Do I get another cup?
No, I'm not guaranteeing a cup.
I'm going to say no. You know why? Because the Caps went to the Stanley Cup final in the late 90s before Ovi got here, and the Red Wings boat raced them right out of it.
All right.
No, thank you.
So you'd rather have
I'm out.
No playoffs with Ovi.
I challenge the premise of the
It was a hypothetical.
I can challenge it. I think the
You can challenge
hypothetical
the hypothetical?
sucks.
Make it a hypothetical.
I'll bet
there's no basis in
There's a
reality.
bet coming in right
What do you
now.
mean? Basis? There is a basis in reality.
Not here.
This year,
Not
they
here.
missed the playoffs with Ovi.
But not because of him.
I didn't say that.
I'll make.
You're insinuating. You're
make
making
No,
a
what I'm
giant
saying
leap.
is the hypothetical is to see what he would rather have.
Listen to me.
He would rather have Ovi no matter what.
I'll make a $20 bet with you right now. Ovi comes back. Well, contingent on him coming back, which he is. We're announcing it here. Ovi coming back.
And they make the
Ovi
playoffs.
comes back.
And they make the playoffs. Go
He
there.
makes
Go
yeah,
there.
That's what I'm betting.
Yeah.
Ovi comes back next year, and they make the playoffs with Ovi on the roster.
I don't want to make that bet.
You don't want to make the
yeah,
bet,
right.
Why? Why not?
I don't believe because I don't know. I don't know.
Just make the bet.
I'll take
They
it.
just
I'll take
barely
it.
missed.
You're going to take
I'll
it.
They
take it.
barely missed the
You're
playoffs
just
this
doing
year.
a bet against Cake's bid.
I'm doing
I
a
know
bet
you.
against Cake's
I
bid.
know
Plus, I
you.
think it's good for the show
You're
to
doing
have
an
it.
Ovi bit. I'm Ovi. You're no Ovi.
I think it's good for the show to have this.
But you're
All
Ovi
right.
no matter what. And I do
I'm-
think at some point the team
no,
has to
no,
draw a
no,
line.
I'm
That's why I said if 5 years.
I'm Ovi.
5 years from now, you
No,
give him a
he
contract.
admitted if he had 8 goals, it's time to move
I'm Ovi, ride or die. As long as he's scoring
on.
30 goals.
But you're not as hardcore as me.
As long
you're,
as
not,
he's-
you're not as hardcore as me because I will root for him and his team if he goes elsewhere.
If he goes elsewhere, which he won't because he's coming back, we've announced it here, I will root against him. But it's not happening.
That's
Not
where
on
we
this
differ.
planet.
I'm
not with the
hardcore.
Washington Capitals as are currently constructed and owned by Ted Leonsis.
All right, we'll come back, take some of your calls. Should Ovi be allowed to make the call?
Yes.
And come back
Yes.
no matter what?
Yes.
All right, Ovi made some news yesterday, spoke to the media, said the big time quote was that he was pretty sure he hasn't played his last game in the NHL.
Right.
He then went on to say that he kind of wants a 2-year contract.
Dude,
Speaking of
question,
that's a bombshell.
we have a new feature in the studio, a new element. Hold on. We have the Ovi years tracker, not the goals tracker. I have to update.
It's nice
All
that
right.
we've decided to keep this around.
So what are you going to do? You're going to put it at 2 years?
2 years to go. Nice. Well, that's what he wants.
Of the grade 8. Oh, this is the best news I've heard in years.
What if he had asked for a 5?
Give it to him.
Okay.
He's the greatest player to ever play any sport in this city.
I think the idea behind 2 is also he's not
You
making.
reward that guy.
He's going year to year. It's just like, because again, I think it fits his personality. Give me 2, and then if I'm done, I'll tell you I'm done. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
because he
I think
doesn't
so- I
want.
think it's a
don't
respect
he
thing, too.
And he doesn't want to do the whole retirement thing every. He doesn't
Right.
want to do a handshake line every time he plays somebody for the last time. He doesn't want to do all that.
Played in every game this year, right?
Every
He's
game.
probably
Every game.
he had that heater towards the end of the year where he got hot,
Yeah.
scored a bunch of goals. He's probably feeling pretty good about himself.
I would think he probably
Yeah, she
feels
said- I
really
think he's
good
got
about himself.
confidence.
That was another hint. They asked him like 3 or 4 days ago, "How do you feel?" He goes, "I feel pretty good. I feel pretty good actually." And I was like, "He's coming back." Like I
coming
did
back.
a 180. I was the most adamant. You know, and I'll be honest with you. From talking to guys that work for the team, and everybody was the assumption, and so they know the team better than me. That this will probably be Ovi's last year. We know he wants to go play in the KHL, and they're moving on. The contract's up. This will probably be it, and they'll move on. So that was under that assumption all year. Multiple people, associated, paid by the
Do
team.
you know how many years of mediocrity I've lived through as a Capitals fan? A lot. But the last 21 years that Alex Ovechkin has been here, he has made this a cool hockey town. He's made hockey popular in Washington, D.C., basically single-handedly. So if that guy wants to play 2 more years, I'm rolling out the contract for him. Sign today. Let's get the band back
But you're
together.
acting like it's charity. It ain't charity.
not
He just
charity.
led the team in points.
Right.
Not charity.
He's not a shell of his former self. He's not the 30-year-old Ovi, but you know what? The 40-year-old edition's pretty damn good.
He's
Scoring
limited.
in the 60s.
But they found a way to
Points-wise.
use them, and if they were any good at trick shots, they'd be in the playoffs. They happen to be terrible at the
They're
trick.
bad at gimmicks.
They're
and it
bad at
costs
the
them.
trick that you need.
It costs them.
Yeah. All right, let's go to Chris.
Now, that's something they're definitely going to have to work on during the offseason.
Well, they better get somebody.
You got to get better at that element because it comes into play a lot.
I mean, that should be probably something. Do we have any guys that can freaking score in a shootout situation, a one-on-one?
What's
deal?
Matt Hendricks up to these days? What's the
I'm with you.
paralyzer up to? Love that guy.
Guarantee you could still do it.
I'm sure he could.
Let's go to Chris in Lauren. Hey, Chris.
What's up, boys? Before I get into my OV point,
Yeah.
I will say the covering of the webcam camera made me think about how many videos are out there of me going through an IBS wave, just clinching. Like, it must be a ton.
You know what? I almost had one of those this morning. It was dicey.
All right, I'm not
IBS.
tracking.
Yeah.
I know what IBS is.
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm sorry.
He
I'm not
tells me
tracking what he's saying.
bringing
Does he
my-
bring the
I take
computer
my
with him to the
computer in there
bathroom?
with me.
Probably Zoom
yeah.
calls.
Yeah, he brings it in for squatters.
Oh, because of your phone. You bring
No,
a
because
computer
it's
into the bathroom?
Yeah.
Well, that's
I'm in there a lot.
next level.
I've done that before.
That's next
Guilty.
level.
Guilty. I've done that before.
I mean, I'm sure I've done that before, but that's
Yeah.
not part of my routine.
Not
phone is good
commonplace.
enough.
Yeah.
Anyway, on the OV thing, for me, it's less about production on the ice and more about what he brings to the locker room and to the culture.
Well, that's also
If-
off the charts.
If you listen to any guys that ever come here from a bad situation, a Pierre-Luc Dubois, Logan Thompson, they always say they feel like they can be themselves when they come into the locker room. And the first person that makes them feel that way is Ovi.
Yep.
And since Carlson is gone, we still have Wilson. But I do think the young guys need to still learn from Ovi in that sense of, okay, a guy is coming in from a bad situation, is thought of as locker room cancer around the league, but comes here and can be successful and everyone seems to love them. There's a reason for that. And I think Ovi brings that. He's a larger than life character to us, but when he meets these guys for the first time or talks to them, he's just one of the boys. So it's not like a superstar who's not going to talk to everybody, who secludes themselves.
Right.
I think these young guys, especially like Ryan Leonard, Cole Hudson, that are going to be superstars, need to learn that. So as we continue on without Ovi, the culture is still there and people can still come here and be successful.
Chris, give me your percentage chance he re-signs with the Capitals.
Percentage chance?
Yep.
God, see, I want to bet against cakes because that's what we all do.
Sure.
But I'm at 85%. He said 2 years. What's the best thing that could happen when you go meet with Chris Patrick? He gives me a 2-year contract and we're done.
Right.
I mean, 85%.
All right, 85%, pretty good. I like those numbers.
I definitely believe, and it's just a natural inclination. I'm very big on. I tell you, I'm not good at many things. I can count on one hand things I'm good at. People reading, world class,
elite skill,
world class people,
elite
reader.
level,
and I read into what's said and unsaid.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and so I get Ovi where he's coming from.
Yeah,
there's definitely pushback. No one's telling me this. I'm reading the tea leaves. As an elite people reader, he's feeling, it might not have been told to him, he's feeling a little pushback, that there's an element there that doesn't want him back. And he's not feeling the love yet. He's not feeling the love yet.
I agree with that. I would tell all those people in the front office, all those analytics dorks, go kick rocks.
Yeah.
Especially if I'm Ted and I'm bringing my guy back.
Yeah.
I'm just bringing him back.
And by the way, other than maybe some up and coming kid that could maybe fill the shoes of him, I would say, how many guys are on a open roster?
I don't know,
25 guys,
mid-20s, yeah.
Okay, 24 of the 25 all want him back. The only guy that might not want him back would be maybe a kid that wants his turn.
I guarantee if you went to every guy in that locker room, do you want Ovi back or you want him to leave? Every guy's gonna say want him back.
Yeah,
every single guy, to a man.
Right. And that's got
even the young guys wanting more playing time.
What if he's not a top 6? I'm not going to put him on the 4th line. What is it, a top 6 winger anymore on the team?
Then he would walk away from the game.
Yeah.
If he's not putting up top 6 level numbers and he's not scoring 25 to 30 goals per game,
yeah,
he's going to walk away.
Like you've got Willie,
he has pride.
You've got Protus,
yeah,
you got Pierre-Luc Dubois.
It's fine. You can keep rattling off
What if
names.
you got some young guys on the come?
He's going to be in that mix.
What if he's forcing these young guys who are on the come out of the lineup?
I don't care about that.
You're talking
I care about bringing the greatest
again,
player that's ever played here back to finish his career,
greatest player
on his terms.
In any
He's
sports.
earned that.
He's bigger. I'm sorry, Skins fans. He's bigger than Sonny. He's bigger than Darryl Green. He's bigger than all of them. His impact on his sport. I understand hockey's not as big as the NFL. He's bigger. He's more impactful. He's the biggest star in this town, in its history.
Totally agree.
I don't think he's the biggest star in terms of popularity, but he's definitely the most accomplished player for sure.
He's the highest ranked Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
In this
he's the most
history.
accomplished player in his sport.
Who's a bigger star than Ovi in this town?
I mean, John Riggins was. Tons of Redskins players were.
Riggins can't carry his jock. He can't carry Ovi's jock, and I love Riggins. He can't carry his jock in terms of impact on his sport.
I'll agree with that, but he's not the most popular player in DC.
That's different.
Of all time, are you kidding me?
I think you're underplaying how popular Ovi is in DC.
He is, but hockey's not as popular as the NFL, so I'm not going to go
only
there.
DC, around the world, but certainly in DC.
Not even close.
He's the highest ranked Hall of Famer that city probably will ever see. Because how could you be better than like one or two in your sport? I mean, you know what I mean?
That's not what JP's saying, though.
I hear what JP's saying. That's right. I'm making my point. JP said popularity. Fine. I mean, so
everyone knows
popularity.
Everyone knows football is more popular.
That's a given. I stipulate football's bigger than hockey. But as far as legends, he's the biggest legend of his sport. This town will ever see.
Yep.
He's the most accomplished player in his sport. Sure.
Yeah. And he brought a championship here.
I mean, maybe Walter Johnson, but
I'm sure he's great.
I tossed that aside too.
That's actually one that might be able to be debated, but he's a billion years dead.
Yes. I
Why
agree.
don't you guys trust the Caps front office? Why don't you?
I do trust them.
Well, not. I mean, if they don't want him back and they want to move on without him, you don't trust them. If you don't trust Chris Patrick to do what's best for the team, no, you do. You want to give. You just said
He doesn't
OV5
want.
more.
He said he doesn't want what's best for the team.
Ovi gets an exception. He gets a pass. He gets a golden ticket. He gets whatever you want to call it.
I think
He's meant that much to the franchise.
Chris Patrick knows what he's meant, and he knows if he believes they can't win with Ovi in his contract and not getting the young guys playing time and not signing veteran. I think it's a problem that Ovi is the leading scorer on the team. That's great for Ovi.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have enough forwards on the team that are scoring 30-plus goals.
go get him then.
You
That's
can't.
not on Ovi.
Ovi's take.
I'd say he's not taking up a spot. You can't say that it's a leading goal
not roster
scorer.
spot. There's a salary cap. They need money. They need to invest in
Well,
other guys.
actually,
They need to sign free
but
agents.
if that was the case, I'm pretty convinced Ovi would work with them.
It's not like
later
Ovi,
in his career.
Okay, it's not like Ovi was 7th in the NHL in goals. He was like way down in like near 40 or 30 something.
Maybe,
That's the
maybe he
problem.
was their lead. Look, I
As
don't
a
know this.
team-
Maybe he was their leading scorer because they kept him on the top line. Whereas maybe if you put somebody else on the top line with the best center and with Willie, that you'd be better off.
Am I saying they don't need more firepower? No, but you're acting like he's scoring 5 goals instead of 30 plus. Like,
Yeah, but
I'm not saying that.
But
I'm just
maybe
saying juice is not
maybe
worth the
he's
squeeze.
getting
His
those goals.
contract.
He's getting more chances on the power play. Maybe there are other guys who are actually better on the power play, but they bow down to Ovi. And I'm not saying that's true because he's still got a great shot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
as a novice fan,
fan,
just a regular fan that watches on TV, it appears like he can still get it done. But I'm just saying, hypothetically, if there were somebody in the pipeline who they believe is better, but him being a top liner, being a power play guy that's holding that guy back, like there might be a reason he's the leading scorer because he's getting more minutes.
Let me
He's
say
getting
something.
more
I don't
opportunities
doubt.
with the best center.
it's a given. There are people that think that. Just like they thought the Patriots were better without Tom Brady. And then
Well, I think that was mostly a Belichick thing.
I'm sure it's not uncommon that
Yes.
that teams they want to move on before
Yes.
the slide.
Sure.
Okay?
And that's generally a good philosophy.
Maybe. I'm a sentimental guy. So I don't mind for the greatest player, arguably top 5 in the history of the sport, give him an extra year if you need to. But you're not even in that situation. He's one of their best players. It shouldn't even be up for debate.
800-636-1067 is the number. We're the Junkies. Keep it here.
NBA fans, listen up. You can enter FanDuel's Play-In Palooza for a chance to win a share of $2 million in bonus bets every day of the play-in tournament. All you have to do is place a live bet using your Play-In Palooza token. Then you'll automatically be entered for a chance to win a share of $2 million in bonus bets. So don't just watch the NBA Play-In tournament from the sidelines. Visit FanDuel.com/local to get in on the action. That's FanDuel.com/local. Don't forget to enter FanDuel's Play-In Palooza for a chance to win a share of $2 million in bonus bets. Play your game with FanDuel, an official sportsbook partner of the NBA. FanDuel Sportsbook is the official sportsbook of 106.7 The Fan. You must be 18 and over. Present in D.C. No purchase necessary. Opt-in required. Limit 1 entry. Profit boost bonus issued as non-withdrawable profit boost token. Prizes issued as non-withdrawable bonus bets which expire 7 days after receipt. Gambling problem? Call, text 1-800-GAMBLER.
I'm happy to report that yesterday I manned up at my doctor's appointment, and I didn't act like a big baby when they put the blood pressure cuff on me. And I came through with flying colors, and my blood pressure was actually good. Didn't have to take a second reading.
Nice.
Felt like a real man. Felt manly.
Was it an updated one, or was it one of those old school ones where they still have to put their fingers?
Oh,
No,
no,
he did automated.
It was a newer one.
Yeah,
it was a
yeah.
newer version.
I feel like my doctor is so nubs because she still does the
I think
old
people
school
argue
version.
that those are more accurate. That the human ones are more accurate.
Maybe.
I
I do find that the modern thermometer, they're all over the place. Like the ones that you just put to your forehead or your ear.
well, yeah.
Like you get
the one-
readings, they're all over the map.
The one that gets me is the meat thermometer. Like those things are useless to me. I'll go in there and go, yeah, I should probably check the pork or something. I put it in, or the chicken. And then one part of it, it's 120. Another part of it's 160. Another part is 9. It's like,
All I know
how are you
is
supposed to
You're
know?
on the same grill.
There's a million different parts of the chicken.
for chicken breast, once I see 165 on one part of it, I'm good. I'm good to go.
Just
I
one
just-
part, yeah.
I hit
know.
165. I'm golden.
Yeah,
I'll
but I'm
rely on my
not, because the
immune
other part
system
is
for the
120.
rest.
And then, like,
Well, you gotta make sure the meat is uniform. It's cut, kind of along the same line. You don't have one big fat piece and a skinny piece.
I mean, I just do thighs, different parts of the thighs.
Chicken thighs are kind of gut.
They're the best.
Flavor them up. They're
All
gut.
right, let's bang some of these calls. The big OV discussion, I thought it was an absolute bombshell. I just really appreciate the fact, too, that I'm assuming OV just did it. He just wasn't trying to play games. He's just saying, look, I hope it wasn't my last game. He was very honest. I loved it. I think it was a little strategery there behind it. Could have put a little pressure on the Caps, maybe, because I think the insinuation is he's not necessarily been told that, yeah, no matter what, we want you back. So I think that's where the uncertainty comes from the team.
I just think he looked like he had a lot of fun this year. At the end of the year, it looked like he was having fun, still contributing, still playing well.
I mean, that's been a
So he
hallmark
wants to come
throughout
back.
his entire career. Like
I know, but athletes who retire, who are really, really good, often retire because they're sick of the grind.
Yeah.
It actually doesn't become fun. It actually becomes a grind, and it becomes
They don't mind
difficult.
the games,
Yeah.
but it's getting your body ready in an off
The
season.
travel,
Yeah.
everything that goes with.
the pain you feel after a game,
Right.
That kind of stuff.
But then there are
Kinda
also
like my elbow
athletes.
after playing yesterday.
Ovi after a game, he just throws in a Zin Lipper and has a few Bud Lights, and he's good.
He's
good for the next day.
He's built different.
He is
But there's
built way
also
different.
athletes that regret retiring too early.
There's definitely that too.
And there are athletes who hold on too long.
All I know is now I'm unburdened. I know that Ovi wants to come back. I know that the Capitals are going to re-sign him and have him back. So I know I get to watch more Alex Ovechkin play hockey heading into next season.
But you would
I
give
got nothing
him
to worry about.
essentially you would give him a lifetime contract.
Pretty much, yes.
I-
Now
I-
you're
I
asking the
kinda
wrong
with you,
guy.
too.
I overheard
I'm an
Drab.
Ovi stan.
I overheard Drab during the break. I think he was arguing with Valdez. He's like, well, should the Junkies get a lifetime contract?
Actually,
kinda.
probably yes.
Kinda.
Pretty much.
And then, we're not going to embarrass ourselves.
Yeah, I mean,
Kinda.
But we'll
I know
know.
you guys would want that, but I'm saying if there was new management in here,
Yeah.
they
I mean,
don't
new
know you guys
management might
anything.
be a jerk, or even
Yeah.
current management, but, kind of respect
But we'll
them.
know, if it's time to go, we'll know it's time to go. But, I mean, just
I mean, if
roll
you
out the
guys
wa-
are in 27th place and you got big fat salaries, they're
Well,
not
then
going to be too psyched about a lifetime deal.
Understood.
Yeah, I understand that we're not at the peak of our powers right now. Today, on what's today's date?
April
17th. We're getting boned here on a couple of things. We ain't at the bottom. We're nowhere near that.
You have to understand, my policy is always I don't root for the player, I root for the team.
Yeah.
So I'm always in the best interest of the team. You want a farewell tour, 7 games out of the playoffs, cakes, that's fine. I want that Stanley Cup run no matter who's on the team. I don't
want
care.
both. I want.
No, you don't. The problem is, I don't think the front office thinks they can get there with Ovechkin on the team. You want it blank
They might
check
be-
him.
they
You
could
want to
be
blank
wrong.
check him, whatever you want, Ovi.
Look,
You
I
get 2-5 years,
I
whatever.
love the front office.
That's a
Chris
huge
Patrick's great,
assumption.
but they could be wrong.
So
Yeah,
would you
that's
pay,
a huge assumption. Hold on. They might think it might be easier without him. I would be stunned to think. I would be stunned to hear that whatever nerd over there said, yeah, you can't win a championship with this guy. Can't be done at this stage of his career. Can't be done. I challenge anybody in the world. I'll go to let's fight.
You have an analytics off.
Let's fight. I challenge anyone in the world to say definitively we can't win a championship with this guy. We can't figure out a way to use those abilities and make it work. He's not at that point.
Well, what if someone said we can make the path easier?
That might be a possibility. I'm not willing to go to the war with, because maybe it is a little bit easier. But you know what? He earned the right, and he's still so impactful. Maybe it would be easier if you have some 50-goal scorer just waiting in the pipeline, and he's just nipping at his heels. I don't think I see that.
If you have that guy, if you got that guy in mind, like in free agency, that's going to come in here and be the cure-all, I'd love to hear who it is.
But I refuse to buy the argument that if Ovi comes back, that means you can't win. He's not at that point.
He's on the years tracker. 2 years left. Put it up there 20 minutes ago.
Yeah.
It's happening.
I do think that there are people there that want to just move on. They just want to rip off the Band-Aid. We talked about it a couple days ago. That's plausible.
That's fine. They don't hold as much weight as the real decision makers. And if Ted wants him back, he's coming back.
What if they believe, I just found your guy, Cakes. Now he's a restricted free agent this year.
Yeah.
Believe he plays the same position as Ovi.
Okay.
Jason Robertson.
Okay.
He had 45 goals this year.
I would love that.
What if they believe they need to allocate the money to him as a restricted free agent?
No, they're going to have to find a way to give Robertson his deal and give Ovi his deal as
they
well.
can't.
So
they don't have the money to be able to give Ovi what he wants and Jason Robertson.
There's always a way.
So then they got to cut Willie.
They're not cutting Willie.
Well, I'm just saying sometimes you have to make choices.
Yeah, the choices are.
See,
sign
you
the premier
refuse
free
to look at the
agent.
choices.
No, I'm looking
so
at
your
all the
number one
choices.
move is first take care of Ovi.
Yes. And you build around that.
Okay.
Because Ovi's not going to.
So the point is, it could restrict you from making moves. Now this guy's a restricted free agent. All right. He had 45 goals and 51 assists.
Ovi's coming back. He's getting his deal. You got money to sign free agents. If you have to get rid of no offense to this guy, the Trevor Van Riemsdykes of the world and the lower guys.
So you're
going to
gut the team.
Yeah.
So
sorry.
I'm just saying.
Sorry, the premier players get the contracts, and some of the other guys are going to have to go by the
wayside. So if it costs you,
that's real life. That's reality.
I'm just saying it. If it costs you, Ovi playing, or you can get this guy who's 26.
I'm going to get him both.
Had 45 goals.
Get them both.
Had 51 assists. 96 points playing for the Dallas Stars.
Yeah, I'm taking both of them. That's
okay,
my
but
option.
you can't.
I can. I
by
can,
the way,
and I will.
By the way, if that was I just don't think it's that hard and fast. Like, if that was the case, I bet you Ovi would work with them. I bet you other guys on the team would work with them.
But then he might not feel respected. He might feel disrespected, which you're already admitting that he feels some level of disrespect.
Maybe he walks away, but my guess is that they would work it out. These kinds of things happen late in people's careers. They would work it out a little bit.
We need to book a hockey capologist.
That's fine. Book one. Look, this is me. This is me preparing for next season with Ovi coming back. Look at all's right with the world. Ovi coming back. Added a premier free agent.
I do hope he's not
Came in
jinxing it.
under the salary cap. Ovi didn't try to break the bank.
There's no scenario where Cakes wouldn't. Cakes is going to take him back no matter what.
What is this place? Oh, I know what it is. Utopia. And I'm living in it. I'm the mayor of Utopia with Ovi coming back to the Caps.
Hey, would you rather have Ovi come back?
Yes.
And I know that this is not likely to happen, but say Ovi comes back.
Yep.
And that means a disastrous season, missing the playoffs and just a terrible season.
Okay.
Or Ovi swaps places with the stonk from the Stars.
Okay.
Okay. Finishes his career in Dallas.
Yes.
You get this guy Robertson, and you make a run to the Stanley Cup.
Do we win the Stanley Cup?
No, I'm not going to give you the win.
Then I'm taking Ovi.
You're taking the Nubs
here.
here.
You can take this theoretical. You get to the Cup final, but you don't win it, and you can put it where the sun don't shine. Thank you very much. Not interested. I'm out on that whole hypothetical.
All right.
But I know that Ovi's coming back, and I know he's going to be rocking the Skriegel jersey.
I think
and the
that's
Caps
very
sweater.
likely too.
That is what's happening.
That's why I'm not making the bet with you, because I think it's likely.
Play the breaking news sounder, Valdez. We announced it. Ovi's coming back.
And he has 2 years to go.
2 years. Oh, they're going to be 2 glorious years. You know what? I might want to close the window on my camera. I'm starting to feel a little louder over here. I'm going to have to do that.
Coming up next, EB's entertainment page here on the Junkies.
All right, guys, swing it to Golfdom by Worldwide Golf for the new Titleist Vokey SM11 wedges. The new Vokey SM11 wedges are tour-inspired to have optimized flight, improved spin performance, and tour-level grinds. Sharpen your short game, people. I need that. Check out the new Titleist Vokey SM11s today. Book your custom fitting in-store or online. Golfdom by Worldwide Golf, trusted by golfers since 1982, and home to the legendary 90-day, 100% satisfaction guarantee. Get there.
The Nationals split a 4-game series with the Pirates squeezing out an 8-7 10-inning win yesterday. Reliever Clayton Beeter got his first career win despite giving up the ninth-inning run that sent this game to extra innings. And the longest no-hitter drought in baseball lives on. Cleveland Guardians rookie left-hander Parker Messick lost his no-hit bid against the Orioles on a leadoff single in the 9th inning. The Guardians have not thrown a no-hitter since May 15th of 1981. That is 7,055 games and counting. From the Crop Metcalf 5-Star Sports Desk, Savannah McCann on the Fan.
Welcome back. Junkies come to you live on 106.7 The Fan and the Team 980 here in the DMV. 910 The Fan, 105.1 FM in Richmond. You can watch us on the Monumental Sports Network all year long, celebrating 30 years of the Junkies, presented by Main Street Bank. Cheer local, bank local. Main Street Bank is a business-focused community bank, proudly serving the DMV since 2004. Visit mstreetbank.com to learn how to put their team in your office. Main Street Bank, member FDIC, equal housing opportunity lender. I'm John Paul Flame, joined by Eric Bickle and Johnny Cakes Awville. You know, for several months, Ben Strober worked with us and helped us out.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And now he's working in the afternoons. And maybe this is just in my head. I feel like he's had a glow up. He looks way better.
Oh, really?
And it's probably because the mornings aren't just beating his ass.
Of course, that's the reason.
Ben, can you just come in here for a second? Can you get Ben for just a
Of
second?
course, he looks better because he's not waking
his
up at
hair looks
3:20 in the
better.
morning.
And I don't know if he ever had bags under his eyes, but
You want to get
he just doesn't he look different?
Ben, you look fresh.
Well, he's also super young. I mean, how old are you, Ben?
No, but he's still
I'm 22.
the mornings.
Okay, I mean, he's 22 years old.
I understand, but didn't the mornings beat you up a little bit?
Oh yeah, it was ruining my life. Why are you laughing?
Yeah, welcome to the club.
Because I'm telling you, we've been doing it for almost 25 years now. Mornings.
Do we look terrible?
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty hurting.
Me can't.
Yeah.
He can't even pull punches. He just comes right out with it.
Well,
Just
Did the
brings
unfunny
hammer.
Ben moniker carry over, by the way?
Yeah, at the last home Wizards game, some guy like stopped me in my tracks, like "Unfunny Ben, loved you, man."
Nice.
Nice. You got a little swag. Well, you're killing it, by the way. You're
Thank
killing
you.
it.
I appreciate it.
We'll bring you on. It's another point to talk about the Wiz. I see you getting a lot of questions in. Will, you know, I feel like Will and the guys, they take you very seriously.
Yeah.
You're taking it seriously.
It's all I know how to do.
Yeah.
He's got one trick. This is
It's
it.
kind of like us.
Yeah.
All right, Ben.
All
Good
right,
to see
thank
you.
you,
I just
buddy.
wanted to mention that to me, it looks like he's getting better haircuts. He just doesn't look as disheveled anymore.
He's good. I noticed that he's really good at what he does.
Yep.
Yeah.
Definitely is.
He's a big nerd, but he's very good at what he does.
He's a hard worker, too.
Yeah, he really does. He really is.
All right, let's get into the entertainment page driven by BMW Fairfax.
All right. Sorry.
Does this show exist anymore? Entertainment Tonight?
Oh,
I know
don't know.
Mario Lopez does something.
I don't know.
I doubt
It's a
it.
great question.
Can I
I'm
have
not
your read?
sure.
I could probably do it by heart.
Here. I just
probably
crossed,
don't-
my, I
I don't
crossed
have
mine
one.
out, though. I just crossed it out.
Oh, okay. That's all right.
You can read through it.
Entertainment page driven by BMW Fairfax, DC's only BMW Center of Excellence Award winner for the ultimate buying experience and your ultimate driving machine. Get over to BMW Fairfax. Ask for my girl Miriam. She's the general manager. Of course, you can check out their entire selection at BMWFairfax.com. All right, guys. Saw this yesterday. Interesting. I'm trying to think if I'm into it. I guess I am into it. Top Gun 3 in the works, Cakes, with Tom Cruise, shocker, back for the Maverick sequel. How do you feel?
I mean, I feel like it's a no-brainer if the studio is going to go to Tom Cruise and say, "Do you want to make Top Gun 3 and make like another $200 million to put on the pile of your huge pile of
And I
money?"
believe a
he's going to say yes.
former Junkies guest is directing.
A former junkie. Hold on, what's the joke here? A former Junks guest is.
I think I
directing?
botched his name on an intro, but he was on the show.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Jerry Bruckheimer.
Jerry. Yeah,
I can't even remember my botch.
No,
Bruckheimer, you called him
He's
Bruckheimer.
Bruckheimer. You called him
There you go.
Bruckenheimer. That's
Botched it
correct.
again.
He was very offended by it.
He was not happy. He was none too happy.
You didn't know how to say his name correctly. Hilarious. That's when you know you're too full of yourself.
Yeah.
Come on, get over yourself.
Yeah,
dude.
it's okay. It's
Right,
just
whatever.
Your,
You make
it's just
big
your dumb
movies.
name.
You're rich.
Okay?
You're gonna be dead. You're gonna be a bag of bones like the rest of us. You're gonna be no different.
Yeah, just a
Very
shinier
true.
coffin.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but you got upset at that golfer when people mispronounce his name.
Well, I just think
Wusthuizen.
Yeah, that's different. I don't know why. I just think because that's ignorance. Damn, is that the same thing? I have to ponder that.
It's just in the golf world, Wusthuizen is bigger to you than Bruckheimer.
What I just don't like is that he gave up. He waved. I actually
He
blame.
gave up.
I actually
Yeah.
blame him. I blame him.
He does
gave
deserve
up.
the blame.
Because
I say that.
Why not insist that people say your name correctly? And
I agree.
And then I remember, I love Steve Sands, but we got argued about it. And he was like insisting he was right. That it's Usti or whatever.
Believe me, as a John Paul, I know that you need to insist on your name because there's so many people that just want to call me John.
Right. But honestly, if somebody has me on and calls me Eric Pickle or Eric Beichel, I don't think I would hang up. Like I think I would probably laugh.
Wusthuizen.
You found
Took me a while to find it.
Jesus.
I felt like Indiana Jones looking for.
Just
Looking for a
but
relic.
some people don't know. They asked him. This was when he first came on the scene. He had won maybe his first PGA championship or whatever. They struggle. They go, how do you actually pronounce your name?
Wusthuizen.
And everybody decided to ignore that and just call him Usti.
See, this is why you
didn't
get
that happen with Mariota too?
Because of this content.
Didn't Mariota all of a sudden say,
Yeah, Mariota.
It's Mariota.
I'll never
Is that
forget
what it's
watching
supposed to be now?
that.
What is it
Mariota.
supposed to be?
That Sunday
Mariota.
night broadcast where Collinsworth wouldn't
No, I think
stop.
he insisted, Draft.
yeah,
You idiots were calling him Mariota for years.
Right.
yes.
And he
Hey,
said
don't go hard on us. The commissioner called him Mariotto when he was drafted.
know,
Okay,
I know, but
everybody
Mariota.
pronounces his name.
Mariota.
Mar-
Like Mike Marr.
Mariota.
Mariota.
To me, he's
Mariota.
Marcus Mariota.
I don't even
Right.
think you called him Mariota
I'm not
until the
gonna-
last couple
Yeah.
months.
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what
it
it
is.
is.
I've always emphasized the tough.
No,
at the end.
you
No
haven't.
chance.
Give me a
100%.
break.
No way.
Hey,
Shenanigans.
I'll give you $5.
Go
I'm going to
find
bet
him.
you $10 if you find him. Find a clip from a year ago. He's saying Mariota.
Pre that Sunday night game.
Mar.
I understand that difference, but you're also get off that. You
You were upset at the first syllable, not the last syllable.
Yeah. No.
You were upset that we were calling
Find
him
a clip. I'll
Mariota.
Venmo you $10 when you find a clip of Drab. From
I'll add another 10.
From it's a Mariota. Pre that. Him saying it the way Mariota.
All right, what was the game that Collinsworth was doing it?
It was probably the Sunday night game where they got boat raced by the Seahawks. That one kind of comes to mind.
Go before that, where Drabby was.
We just go to
calling
last
him-
year.
I always knew it was Mario.
Just go to last season.
Yeah, of course. You can find a zillion of him. Maybe you were calling him Mariota, not Mariota.
Right.
I don't doubt
That's
that.
a lock.
He
I don't
emphasized the
doubt that.
first syllable, scolded us over the first syllable usage,
You won't
never
find
the
one
last
clip of you
syllable.
going Mariota. And it
You're
doesn't
overdoing
exist.
it. You're overdoing it. That's not how he pronounces it.
All right, give us your pronunciation.
Well, he's just saying ta at
I know, give us your
you said it.
pronunciation.
Mariota. Marcus Mariota.
I mean, that's the first time you've ever said it that way. Outside of the day after,
Can't even say
Collinsworth said it 100
big ass
times like
lips.
that.
Just go find
Just-
something from a year ago. I'm betting.
I know you
I
just,
know.
He'll find it.
I'll find it. I want Drab to say it one more time so that I can
I'm
do a
not
side
I'm
by
not
side.
your monkey, Valdez.
Because he's busted. That's why.
He's
'Cause he was
busted. So busted.
Busted his ass. Anyway, yeah, it does. I think it's different. I'm irritated that for a different reason. See, because like Wusthuizen is the opposite of Bruckheimer. He doesn't care.
Wusthuizen.
He'll just let you mispronounce it for his whole career. You just eat.
There's a lot of people that do that.
Yeah. I mean, I think if the whole world called me Beichel, I would say, by the way, it's Bickle, but you call me whatever you want. I don't really
I mean, if it doesn't bother people, like there are a couple people, like I always call my wife Jess. Her name's Jessica, but there's a couple people that insist on calling her Jessie.
Right.
It just is what it is.
Yeah.
And you can tell them 100 times and they're still going to do it.
Can't move him off it. What are you going to do?
I had a family friend, every birthday card I ever received, she wrote Jean Paul, like the French version, Jean Paul.
Right.
Because she believes that my name should have been Jean Paul.
Mm-hmm.
But it wasn't. And it isn't.
I know the name. I just don't know if I recognize. I probably do. Former adult film star Asia Carrera. Cakes?
That's old school.
That's old school, right?
Yeah.
Passes the Texas bar exam to become an
Nice.
attorney.
Oh, very good. Look at her.
Well, now,
Impressive.
who hires? Listen, it's one thing if you have maybe a sordid past, but nobody really knows. Who hires an ex-porn star that's got a Hall of Fame name? Like I think probably. I don't know if there is. Is there a porno Hall of Fame?
Yes.
There has to be.
The AVN Hall of Fame, right?
Well, those are awards. I don't know if it's a Hall
I
of
think they have all.
Do
I
they
mean,
have
I don't know if they have
Hall
a
of Fame?
structure.
Hey,
but I think they're Hall of
we should do a
Famers.
live broadcast.
If they had a Hall of Fame, what do they have? Do they have instead of a bust? What do they like? You know what I'm saying? What do they have?
It probably looks like that thing that got sent to us by Balls Up.
Dude, that's a whole different thing, right? Like Ron Jeremy's is way different than everybody else's.
Yeah.
Anyway,
It's quite an example.
Hey, let's go down the orgy wing.
By the way,
I mean, there's definitely an AVN Hall of Fame list.
maybe she just goes
So
by
there
her.
must be.
Maybe she just goes by her real name, Jessica Steinhauser. That's her real name.
That's what she needs to do.
Yeah.
If you're Jessica Steinhauser, of course you're gonna get hired.
Right.
I would think. Do you think people will recognize? Do you think there'll be horny lawyers? Like she applies, she passes the bar, she wants to work for maybe a local, 10-person firm or something, and she puts in her resume, Jennifer Steinhauser just passed a bar exam, and then she comes in for an interview. What percentage of the guys interviewing you think recognize her?
I don't know. I don't know if they recognize her because she's just older now.
And then would that help or hurt her? Her
Oh,
cause.
it can only help. I would
It
think.
can only
It
help.
can only be a benefit.
Was it
Sadly, B, I do not see her on this list of Hall of Famers. I see Christy Canyon, but I don't see Asia
I put her
Carrera.
name up there with. It's like a famous name. Although I don't think I could pick her out of a lineup.
You know what her law slogan should be?
No.
She'll get you off.
I mean, you can say that.
Oh, she'll get you off the case.
Okay. All right.
Drabby, he always
I mean, every
he
time-
lets himself slide.
Yeah,
of course he does.
lets himself slide. All right, Cakes.
People will definitely recognize it. She's only 52.
American Pie star Shannon Elizabeth. You remember who that is?
I do remember her.
From
Yes.
the famous scene.
Of course, I remember her most famous scene.
Right?
In American Pie.
Apparently, she has.
Jason Biggs wants to do it, but he
Right. Instead,
I mean, he's a little too eager.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
Sometimes these things happen.
Apparently,
All his boys are watching on the internet. I mean, it's a
Because-
whole thing.
she's recently separated or gotten divorced or in the process of it. And she's decided she's going to take her career into her own hands.
Ah.
And she's joining OnlyFans.
I mean, it might be a smart career move.
Now,
She'll probably kill it.
here's the only issue. No disrespect. Our wives are, she's 52 years old. Is there still going to be a huge demand
Yes.
for a 52-year-old?
Haven't we talked
Hollywood
about
actress?
Drea Di Matteo
Yeah,
crushing it on
I
OnlyFans?
don't know if she is crushing it, but
A lot of nostalgia fans out there.
what's
I'm
weird
guessing
about
she'll do well.
Drea Di Matteo from The Sopranos is her son, edits her photos. And,
That's a weird
That
bit.
is a strange bit.
That's a weird bit.
That
Hey,
is
back
crazy.
to Asia Carrera, because I just looked her up. Would you hire her as a lawyer? Not only is she a porn star, but it says in 2015 she was arrested for DUI with a .254.
Wow, that's really high.
And at the end of the description, it says Carrera stated that she has autism, attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, and anxiety.
I mean, she's got a lot going on. I don't know if I would hire her if I was in legal deep water, but look, she passed the bar exam. Good for her.
But EB, she's like you, master's in education. Dude, she's got a. This is like EB's resume. Bachelor of Science in Psychology.
Yeah.
College.
So hold on, this is me and the porno chick?
Yeah.
All right.
All right, so Bachelor of Science in Psychology. That's what you have.
I think I have a Nubs Bachelor of Arts in Psychology.
It's not even as good as Bachelor of Science in
I always
Psychology.
put science above art. But
Right, that's what I'm saying.
I think it's a
Then
BA.
she's got a master's in education from Texas A&M. And then she's like me. She got a JD from St. Mary's University School of Law.
I don't have a JD.
She sounds accomplished.
Yeah. Yeah, you do. I'm sure she
Now,
can do it.
I don't know how you get behind the wheel with a .25 BAC. I mean, that's insane. That is a really high number.
And her first husband was a porn star named Bud Lee,
I'm sure Valdez knows.
or a director.
Christina Applegate is currently being hospitalized in Los Angeles.
Ugh, terrible.
She was admitted in late March, so she's been there for a while, coming on maybe 3 weeks or so. She's battled multiple sclerosis. She was first diagnosed back in 2021. It's unclear, but I guess kind of assumed that the hospitalization is related to the disease. Did you guys know? I didn't know this, but Jamie Lynn Sigler, is that how you say her name? The one from
Meadow
Sopranos.
Soprano, yeah.
Yeah. She also has.
Oh, I was unaware. Did not know that.
Yeah. And so I actually started watching. She did a podcast with the brother on the show. AJ. And I thought it was really good.
Okay.
But they ended it when their contract was up. And I'm not sure if it was related to that. But I think she has a book that's coming out. She says, Jamie Lynn says she's been battling MS for more than 20 years. So, think about these people. You hate to see people suffer. This is a weird story. Arsenio Hall says he and Jay Leno rescued a couple from a burning house. Can you imagine your house is on fire?
Arsenio and Jay Leno to the rescue?
Not recently, right?
There's a fire over there.
What are you jaywalking? I guess it was the time. Yeah, it was in the 90s.
We're not half bad at Jay Leno. We put our brains together.
Once saved an elderly couple whose house caught on fire. They had just come home. Maybe they were working together. I don't think they were living together, but there was a night. Oh, he says he was at Jay Leno's house, and they came home from working at the Comedy Store. They're standing in his yard. They showing him some stuff, and they're at a new house and pool, and they see down the street there's smoke coming from a house. Wife called 911, and they ran over there, and they sprinted.
They're
in there.
heroes.
And
They're
saved
heroes.
people.
Full-blown heroes is what they are.
I heard a story. Let me see. I'm trying to. Man, this is how I'm fog brain. Somebody I know, house burnt down. I'm trying to think if it was a family member. I'm trying to think if it was like a cousin or
Can
if
you
it's just
track
a friend.
with who it is?
No, somebody I know, and I can't picture who they are, but I was told the story 2 days ago. House burned down in the middle of the night. Thank God everybody was safe, whole family and everything.
They have a fire ladder. Get out safely.
I don't think they had a fire ladder. That neighbor, fortunately, noticed at like 1 a.m.
Yeah.
The freaking garage was on fire.
Ah, that's
Freaking garage was
horrible.
on fire, and then they, I guess they alerted them, called them. I think they just called them, and they said, "Hey, by the way, you know your house."
I'd sleep right through that. I'd be burned to a crisp.
Yeah, burnt the house down.
It's terrible.
Terrible story. So there you go.
And your EP was just full of good news.
I'm sorry.
House fires.
Top Gun 3
people
Maverick.
with MS.
Remember that. Top Gun 3 Maverick.
Yeah. Good for Tom Cruise. He's going to make another $200 million.
Yeah.
I think they're bringing back another Meet the Fockers, EB.
I mean, that was
I
funny,
like
but
Meet
is
the
that,
Parents
I know,
movies.
that was funny, but I think
First one or two, okay.
I think
I
I'm
just
over
like
it.
me some Ben Stiller.
I think I'm over it. I think I'm over that.
And Bob De Niro.
Yeah. Old Bobby D.
Still getting it done. All right, later in the program, coming up at 9:45, give you a chance to win those Wolf Trap tickets, a mascot-related game. I'll give you that heads up. Don't go anywhere.
All right. Apparently, I'm prepared to Venmo Valdez $10. You offer the guy a few bucks, and he will chase it down. Cakes. You've already forgotten.
What's the $10 for?
You've already forgotten. It's hilarious.
I've completely forgotten.
It's how Drab pronounced Mariota.
Remember how he was scolding us that he always knew the correct pronunciation for Marcus Mariota? What is the date here, Valdez?
Timestamp.
This is 10/24.
10/24.
10/24/24.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
It's just 2 years ago. And
1 week away from Halloween 24. What'd you dress up as, EB? Halloween 24.
Now rooting for the Commanders this week.
Oh, baby.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, absolutely. I'm rooting for an individual performance of a lifetime from Mariota.
Yes.
Yeah, Mariota. Just like everybody else.
Clear as day. Yeah.
Just like everybody else. Look, he's trying to act like he's not bad.
He knew.
Mariota's
dead.
You idiots called him Mariota for
That
12
wasn't the-
years. No, you
That
can't
wasn't
say
the
that. Like,
issue. That wasn't the issue.
no, you made up that last part.
No, you
No,
did.
he actually said it.
He did. You're trying to pivot.
No, you're trying to pivot when you called him Mariota.
I'm not trying to pivot off that. I agree. I called him Mariota.
He was a Falcon. We didn't care about him.
He's so irrelevant, it wasn't that well known.
That's not Heisman Trophy winners are never relevant. First of all, we've talked
Fairly
about him 100 billion times.
fairly
I got
irrelevant.
tired of you guys always asking me how to
I mean,
pronounce his name and telling you guys how to pronounce his name.
Mariota.
So I just went with what you guys would easily understand.
New
And
explanation.
and JP slurs all his words now. I'm not going to hear anything from him joning on me. The guy can't get through a sentence without
It's not.
slurring his words.
But the thing is, you didn't miss.
You
didn't
said you
slur
just
the
said,
word, you just said
but
it.
you lied. You just said that you said Mariota
You've
all
been
the
saying
time.
Mariota. All
You
along.
can't just pull one clip of from 10, 12, 24.
10, 24, 24.
Find one.
Mariota.
Yeah, right. I'm sure it's not difficult.
Yeah, I'm not a liar, Jake.
Think
You misremembered then. Because you said
thought
his
what you
name,
I gotta
the
send
final
him-
syllable,
I gotta
just
send-
like everybody
I gotta
else.
send Valdez $10. You
Yeah,
put the
yeah.
guy on the trail.
Well, I'm an audio hunter too.
You are,
Guys.
yes. Yeah.
Like a
You're,
size.
you're world class.
I love hunting audio.
Yes, you do.
There's nothing gives me greater joy.
If it's out there, you're going to find it.
Right. I don't know. He's
No matter
very-
how long you have to
hold
look.
on, I gotta put drab T-shirt.
Yeah, make sure you put the comment, Mariota.
Mario. Oh no! Hold
Put an
on.
accent mark.
I almost sent it to Drabby. That's
Hey,
the wrong guy.
why don't you ship me like 10 or 20 bucks? My Venmo's getting kind of light. I know you're Venmo rich over there.
I'm not anymore. I'm
You're
not
not?
rich. Nothing. I'm broken.
Or you can put,
You need every last dollar.
Put Mariota a dash proving Drab wrong.
That's a long description.
It works.
All right. I'm just gonna put dumb Drab.
Thank you.
That's Daniel Jeremiah, right? Is that Daniel Jeremiah?
I believe
I
that's
think so,
there.
yeah.
Jeff Darlington.
Oh, it's
Got it wrong.
I get those two guys
The
confused.
picture was too small.
Yeah,
Couldn't quite
Jeff
make it out.
Darlington. Do you know his bit?
Jeff
I
Darlington.
just saw him do it.
I don't know his
He
most current
spins
bit.
his laptop, I think, or he spins something.
He spins it on his finger like
Like a
he's
basketball.
Like he's part of the Harlem Globetrotters.
Yeah, they just had him do it. I've seen him do it before.
That's his bit. I guess you have to have something that makes you stand out.
What's your bit?
It's not spinning my laptop that I didn't know how to work the bar in front of the camera until just now.
He's got a bit.
Okay.
All right. We're
for him.
officially 1 week away from the draft.
Less than a week.
6
Is
days.
it Thursday? Oh,
Thursday.
today's Friday, right? I
Today's
forgot.
Friday.
I kept thinking it was Thursday.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
Friday.
so silly. What a great day.
Today is Friday, Ricky, not
What
Thursday.
what a great day today is.
Under Cake's math, it's 5 days away.
The draft?
Remember when you used to do that
Yeah,
bit?
because we're already into. I mean, I'm not going to relitigate this. All I am is right.
Hey, come on, relax over there.
I'm just
You
right.
You get the
I'm
face.
I'm just
9:17 on a
It's just
Friday.
that's a
Not that big
famous
deal.
Cake's bit.
It is. It's fatigue setting in. Fatigue is setting in over here.
I said earlier, and I wasn't planning to say this. It just kind of dawned on me. I think I'm willing to kind of put what's left of my terrible reputation on the line. I think they're going to go defense almost, unless Love or I don't even think Tate will necessarily, unless Jeremiah Love is there. I think it's pretty obvious they're going defense. They're going defense. Now, if Love is there, that's a game changer. I think he's the kind of guy that they might be hard. They might still pass on him, but I think it'd be hard for them to pass on him. I think they're going defense.
I think at 7 they're likelier to
they're
go
going
defense, but I could see them taking Tate.
I
don't know how much they like him. They've definitely had rave reviews of Caleb Downs, who in the latest NFL.com mock draft, they have the Commanders selecting Caleb Downs.
I totally could see
they
that.
definitely were effusive about Sonny Styles,
right?
Which we kicked around. Was that a tell? Complimentary of most of the Ohio State guys. I haven't seen as much about Carnell Tate, but they need it. We talked about this earlier. They need a receiver, and what Adam Peters said in the press conference was, we're going to make a selection that is the best player available, the most impactful player who can have an impact on the field this season. Like it's not just best player available, period. It's best player available who can be impactful for this team.
Right. Like this year and next year and beyond.
If a quarterback was like theoretically if Fernando Mendoza slipped to 7, which is not going to happen, they wouldn't select Fernando Mendoza if he was the top player on the board because they don't need a quarterback.
Right.
So he's not just drafting on need, it's kind of a combo.
Of course, which I think it has to be. But I think that it's just a little bit more of an unknown. I feel like the defensive players are more blue chippy, to use kind of what John Kine's been calling these guys, the blue chippers. I feel like the defensive studs at the top are more blue chippy than anyone beyond Love.
And it sounds like Peters, he's really going to have to be blown away to move off that 7th pick from the quotes from yesterday.
Yeah. You're going to have to blow him away.
He's locked in at 7.
He wants to get a great player.
I'm sure
Look, he's doing his bit.
Him.
Yeah.
Laptop spin.
Okay,
Told you it's his bit.
There's no chance I can do it. It's impressive.
It's weird.
I think you're going to have to really blow Peters away with the deal to move off 7. Like, it's got to be a good haul. But if it makes sense, then do it.
If they draft Tate, are you happy?
Sure. But I think it's a little riskier. I just think it's a little riskier. I think they think that look, at the end of the day, I think he's big on athletes. He wants to get a stud. He even used the word like blow. He's like, basically essentially you don't want to blow it. So I don't think you're going to pick a guy that's maybe a little more, you're not quite sure where he fits in. Like, he's going to play in the league, but you just don't know where he fits in versus a potential game changer in Styles, a potential game changer in Downs, or honestly, any of the Ohio State defensive guys.
Which current unit do you think they feel the best about? Let's just work with the defense. All right, so potentially they could draft an edge guy like David Bailey.
Mm-hmm. Which I think they would do. They'd run the card up.
They have Dorrance Armstrong coming back, and they made 2 free agent signings, including $100 million going to Oway.
Right. I don't know. Can you have too much pass rush?
All right. Sonny Styles
Generally,
plays
no.
linebacker. Yeah. They brought in the guy from Kansas City. And then at safety, if you want to go with Caleb Downs, you sign Cross, you re-signed Reeves.
Yeah, but Reeves can be a role player. I love Jeremy Reeves. I actually think he excelled when he was given an opportunity to play just as a member of that defense.
Of the 3 units, where's the biggest need?
Probably corner. You didn't even say corner.
I didn't say corner.
And my understanding is the best corner in the draft is the Mansour guy.
Yeah, kid out of LSU.
Yeah. It could. No one's talking about him. It could be him. It could be him.
Yeah, I feel like there's just a wild card pick that Adam Peters hasn't even really talked about much publicly.
Him.
That could be the guy.
No one's talking about him. And if he's the best at his position, we got a glaring need.
Yep.
As JP pointed out, they have kind of, they patched up here, but it looks like we're going to have a decent pass rush next year. I think.
I mean, they brought in
the Delane guy,
like on the defensive line. Like if you're talking about Reese and Bailey, you gave $100 million to Oway. You brought in Chason. You also signed a Minahu, and you have Dorrance Armstrong coming back.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's some depth there.
Yeah, I agree.
Now, do they have a star? They're hoping that Oway will develop into a star.
You don't have to. I mean, you don't have those guys. Again, I don't always think you have to have stars if you've got very, very good players up and
No,
down.
but you want that number 7 pick to turn into a star.
Number 7 pick, I think you really want to be a star. Yeah, I agree.
So if you have Caleb Downs, like what I don't know,
that Downs is very much in
is
play.
he free safety? Because they have Cross as strong safety.
Mm-hmm. I think he's very versatile.
Right now, if you looked at the depth chart at safety, it includes Jeremy Reeves, who I mentioned, Will Harris, and Quan Martin.
I think Downs is very, very much in play. The only knock is that I don't know that he's going to blow you away with his athleticism.
He doesn't have like Sonny Styles level athleticism, but most people don't.
But like, do you have? I should look up what like his vertical is and that sort of thing. It's still like pretty impressive. I don't know where it is. And I heard GP at one point was he was saying where they rank like percentile wise. I had that list in front of me, like relative to the position. Where Styles is obviously one and the best one in like 20 years at his position.
Cakes, if they go defense, who's the guy that you want?
I want Sonny Styles at 7, but I don't think he's going to make it to 7. I think he's
Here's
going to go off the
my
board.
linebacker you have to consider. So Chanel's going to be a starter, right?
Yep.
Chanel.
Yeah. Luvu is a starter, and you pretty much just play 2 linebackers nowadays.
Yeah, but I think they want to play a little bit more, and some of those guys are more. Some of those, they'll move them around. The position is almost just like in basketball, almost doesn't matter, right? They move these guys all around, play different spots. Not sure that you have to have a 5, a 4. You have to have 3 linebackers. One of these guys are hybrid guys.
Be interesting.
I think I agree with Cakes. I think Styles probably goes sooner maybe than 7. People are just going to be blown away by the athleticism, and they're going to want to tap into that. I think Love will be gone because I think he's the best offensive player other than Mendoza. And then now you're going to be left with the others. And I think you want to get a star. I think you want to get a star there at 7. And I think it's really coming on me late. If Downs is gone, they might go Mansour. And I've kind of poo-pooed that all along. But I think
But
I
if
have
he's
to
the best
wrap my-
corner in the draft,
But if he's the
you
best
can get
corner
him
in
at
the draft,
7.
you plug and play right
Yeah,
away.
and he's a 10-year starter.
Right.
And it's a great pick.
Coming up next, your chance to win some tickets to the summer 2026 Wolf Trap show of your choice. Give us a call, 1-800-636-1067. We'll play Mascot Mania here on the Junkies. Surfside iced tea and lemonade plus vodka is your go-to drink this golf season. It's light, refreshing, made with real vodka and 0 bubbles. That's right, no carbonation, no bubbles, no troubles. Try the new half and half variety pack, including flavors like raspberry half and half in stores now. Cheers to hitting the fairway and cheers to Surfside. We love Surfside here on the Junkies. Must be 21. Please drink responsibly. Working for the weekend.
It's a head bopper. First concert ever. Loverboy with the Hooters opening at the Capitol Center, 1986.
So this is Loverboy?
This is Loverboy, yes. Everybody knows that, JP. Loverboy.
I might have guessed. I might have guessed, and this is just me being clueless.
Yeah.
Eddie Money, what did he do?
He had several hits as well.
What was his big hit?
Take Me Home Tonight,
yeah,
2 Tickets to Paradise.
Yeah, he had multiple hits.
Yeah.
He's really good.
I suck at that, and
No
I
longer with
probably
us.
would suck at this mascot game.
Yep.
Cakes would crush it. Mascot Mania.
Very good.
I saw a story on how much some of these mascots were making. EB, how much do you think Brutus makes? Brutus is the nut from Ohio State.
He's the Buckeye.
I mean, I would assume
Between
they pay-
appearances, apparently.
This is what I honestly would think. $200 a game.
By an annual salary.
Where's
This includes
All right.
appearances.
Where's Testudo on this list?
I'm gonna say. All right. I'll be honest. This is what I would think. I know it's probably outrageous. $30,000. I'm sure.
130 grand.
That's great.
You were Brutus, the Buckeye.
I mean, what am I doing? What am I doing? This game's going to enrage me.
Yeah.
It's going to enrage me.
You should be a mascot.
Yeah.
You should go find Screech, throw him off.
Can you believe it?
Throw him out the door.
Yeah.
And put his costume
Well,
on.
Brutus apparently got a DoorDash deal.
Well, good for him. He's world famous.
I'm going to push Screech off the dugout.
Yeah. Yeah. Grab his big bird head, and you're the new
You
mascot.
should be the new Oriole.
Yeah,
Actually, I
that's
did
true.
know someone in college who was the Oriole bird.
Yeah. Probably lucrative. Probably made a lot of coin.
I mean, probably be a couple birthday parties here or there, get paid to show up.
Can you create a character? And, like create
What do you
your
mean?
own character? I just create one. You know, like the
You're going to be the Bickle.
Who's he? Stan Lee from Marvel Comics?
I'm an Avenger.
Yeah, who was the
Crabman.
Crabman. Crabman.
Crabman.
Yeah.
Could be
Crabman.
I'm Crabman.
I mean, you could rent yourself out to crab feasts all up and down Del Mar.
Yeah, hire Crabman.
You go for Jimmy's.
Yeah,
and
go to
everybody-
Jimmy's
We just
Seafood.
hit on something.
Yeah.
Patent that immediately.
You start showing up at every crab feast
I've never said this
in
before.
the DMV.
Somebody call Rom immediately. He does patents.
I go down the boardwalk.
Oh, Crabman.
Yeah, I think we might be on to something.
Stand outside Pollock Johnny's.
All right, Mascot Mania. And
You can make
look,
millions.
trying to give away the prize. This first one, and hopefully they hit it on
Yes.
the first attempt. Let's
Yeah.
punch up our first contestant.
All right, let's go to Bradley. Hey, Bradley, what's up? You're on with the Junks.
What's going on, guys? How are y'all today?
We're
All
great.
right,
How are you?
Bradley. It's not quite as lucrative as being the mascot at Ohio State. But at Michigan State, their mascot is making 99 grand. What is the mascot's name?
The Michigan mascot.
Michigan State.
Oh, it's the Spartan. I don't know what his name is though.
I mean, you gotta know it. You gotta know the name. That's not good
I
enough.
can't give it to him for the Spartan.
It's not his name.
It's not his name.
No, it's not. Like, that would be like saying, "Oh, the Maryland mascot. His name is Turtle."
Right.
It's not. His name is Testudo. He has a name.
Let's go to Catherine. Hey, Catherine.
Catherine's gonna get it. She's gonna nail it.
Hey, good morning.
How are you?
Catherine. Making just
Yes.
under 100 grand. Michigan State's mascot is named.
Sparty.
Sparty. of
Congratulations.
course you win.
You get to go to a show of your choice, a pair of tickets to the summer 2026 Wolf Trap show of your choice coming up this summer at Wolf Trap. Includes acts like Government Mule, Gary Clark Jr., a Jerry Garcia symphonic celebration with the National Symphony Orchestra, and many more.
Eric has
Congratulations.
$1 US.
Oh,
If you can name,
All right.
if you can name the University of Colorado's mascot, what is the Buffalo's name that runs around Folsom Field before every home game?
why don't
If
you
you
just
name it, I'll give you $1.
I don't ask. It's a terrible question. It's not something.
It's a great question. I think it's a fair question.
I don't know. I would guess. I have a guess.
I mean,
I have a guess.
Hold
but
on, hold on. It's a buffalo.
It is a buffalo.
What's the
They
name?
are the Colorado Buffaloes.
Right, but there's a name for the
Yes.
buffalo.
Yes. $1.
Buffalo Bill.
No, but that's a good guess. It's not Buffalo Bill.
I don't have any confidence in this. In fact,
who
I think it's
cares
wrong
about
because I
stuff
think
like
the
that?
Nuggets mascot is named Rocky.
That is Rocky. That is not the name. I know Draft T-shirt knows it.
I mean, it might be the most famous name for a college
It's
mascot.
pretty famous.
I wouldn't know any of them.
Ralphie. Nothing?
Never heard of it.
Nothing?
Ralphie. I know Ralphie from is it Ralphie on Happy Days or something like that?
Christmas story.
All right.
No, I'm just thinking of Christmas.
This is a layup. This $1 still up for grabs.
Ralph Mouth, though. Happy
There was a
Days.
Ralph Mouth.
And
That's what I was
Popsy.
actually thinking
Yes.
of.
What is the name of the University of Texas mascot?
What's
The
it look like?
Longhorn.
What's it look like?
It's a big bowl. It's got horns that are as wide as this table that we're
That
broadcasting.
with you. I don't
that
know.
kind of
I
thing
don't-
would never register with me.
Cakes is into mascots.
$1. I mean, it's so easy.
I don't know. Texas, the Texas Dolly.
I just
don't
know hook 'em horns.
Yeah, I love Texas Dolly, Doyle
Yeah,
Brunson.
I
You
don't
ever hear of Bevo? Never.
Hey, do the Georgia Bulldog.
What's the name of the Georgia Bulldog? He's not going to know it.
I'm with you. EB?
Barry.
Ugga?
Ugga.
You guys ever
You never
watch
heard of
college
Ugga?
football? I mean, I don't watch as much college football as Jason Bishop.
Choose not to
I watch a
retain
decent
that.
amount, but that's not.
Yeah.
That's like the most trivial detail
I'm
ever.
with you. I don't retain any
All
of
right.
that.
The mascot
For
Who would care about the
$1,
mascot?
what is the name of the University of Tennessee Volunteers dog? Okay, it's a hound. It's on the sideline of
I know.
every
I know
Vols game.
legitimately none of
Elvis?
Smokey.
Yeah.
You guys don't know your mascots. You
I
guys
don't.
You guys are mascot morons. I'm surrounded by it here.
There's people
Do you
in their
know
car-
South Carolina's mascot?
Why would I care?
Cakes.
Cocky. It's a gamecock.
I kind of like that.
That's a
one.
good name. It's a great name.
I kind of like
You
that.
say
one.
people are rage
You
driving
think
around
more
their
people in their
cars.
cars going, how do these guys host a sports radio show? They've never heard of Bevo.
Yeah.
Right here. Can't contain the genius.
Can't.
You know what? And the best to ever do it.
That's debatable. Pretty good. All of pretty good.
Really?
Just kidding.
Really?
You're a
Gonna-
compiler.
Gonna have to look up Talkers Magazine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know some of those shows. I don't know some of those either. To be honest with you.
Morons. We got to get out of here. B. Mitch and Finley. Next.